It's on. Friday Football Fever. Brought to you by Arizona Health Exercise Equipment.
How's your energy, Southern Arizona? It is now time for the highly acclaimed, much anticipated Friday Football Fever, the most in-depth high school football show in Southern Arizona. Good evening to you. I'm Paul CICALA.
And I'm David Kelly. And Paul, by the end of tonight, some teams in Tucson are already going to be halfway through their seasons with 5 games under their belt.
That's right, my friend. It is our 5th Friday Football Fever of 2019. We have some very big matchups for you. South Point takes on another Phoenix area power from Glendale, while CDO and longtime district rival Amphi will duke it out as well.
Also another South Side battle with Pueblo and Sunnyside going at it. Walden, Grove, and Nogales as well going toe-to-toe. But for now, let's begin with our matchup of the week. Don't let Mountain View's 0-3 record fool you. Coach Matt Johnson and his boys were sure to give the 3-1 Badgers a tough game. And there's always a seed for Justin Hargrave's dad, Coach Mike. Show them who you are. Tucson a chance for the early lead. But Mark Vargas getting some looks from U of A, but comes up empty on the 39-yard field goal there. Flip it over. How about the other side? Sean Wynn from 31. He's true. Mountain View up 3-zip at that point. The Mountain Lions defense stellar. Check out Dalen Smith here. This is not happening tonight for Gary Love on that. And how about another one for Mr. Wynn, a line drive, but this one also goes through. 6-0 Lions. A lot of special teams tonight. Junior Cheer all kind of shaking the palms. Best play of the night for Tucson. Aiden Ortiz going to put this pass right on Jerwan Carlos, but another Badgers drive stalled out. That was the story of the night for them. For the Lions, typical Matt Johnson just grinding out yards. Aaron Logsden there for 22. And then Logsden again, this time going to take it 36 yards to the doorstep. That would set up a short Hayden Parsons quarterback sneak for the only touchdown of the night. Justin Hargraves, he started his career at Mountain View, but the Mountain Lions tonight just ground down Tucson. 12-0 in the black hole to give Matt Johnson his first win as the Mountain Lions head coach.
Congrats to Coach Johnson. All right, on to Cienega and Rincon with the Bobcats leading 21-0, but Rincon was knocking on the door with Preston Silvas busting it in from 6 yards out. The lead's cut to 21-7 after another Bobcat TD makes it 28-7. Cienega QB Daniel Montana has all night to find Elijah Amico, and this, folks, is a touchdown. The Bobcats lead 35-7. Then Cienega cranks up the special teams, and Ranger punter Saif Akram will have his kick blocked, and David Williams recovers it in the end zone. Cienega leads 42-7. Then the D gets it on again as Bobcat safety Sebastian Felix jumping the route for the interception, the INT. He will later be taken down, but Cienega still doing it up after that. How about Tristan Prail with the jet sweep? The route is on. Cienega ends up winning big. Final score, 63-7.
Our longtime district rivals, Amphi and CDO, matched up tonight. Amphi took a safety at the beginning of the game. Julian Campos getting CDO rolling there. How about Montana Newstetter giving it off to Gavin Davis? He was starting in place of an injured Stevie Rocker tonight. He gets the ball inside the Amphi 20-yard line there. Amphi was trailing this game by a score of 8-0. Montana Newstetter going deep here for Devin Medina. That's to the red zone and would set up a touchdown. Canyon Del Oro heading into their bye week at 5-0. They're going to get Stevie Rocker back on the other side. They win tonight 36-0.
Hey, Coach Brandon Sanders and Pueblo High School have definitely made their mark this season. One of the few remaining teams still undefeated at 3-0 coming in. Meanwhile, Coach Glenn Posey and Sunnyside were hoping to get back to 500 at 2-2. It was another showdown with Southside bragging rights on the line. Let's pick things up with Sunnyside leading 7-0, and quarterback Dion Conde is about to find Martin Arvizu. Thought you knew. He's all by himself. That, folks, ends up being a touchdown, but because of holding, it was actually called back. No worries, because Sunnyside will be right back at you. Conde will hit Jose Acosta this time, and Acosta will weave his way through traffic into the end zone. It's 14-0 Sunnyside, but Coach Brandon Sanders and Pueblo get right back into it. The fullback Julian Lopez will bust through a big hole, and he is off to the races. Down the sidelines he goes with people getting in the way of the camera.
Move out of the way. Come on, come on.
he will eventually get caught, but no worries because Marcelino Vega is about to take it in. That will cut the lead to 14-6, and on the ensuing extra point, it turns out to be a fake. Marcelino Vega will make his way into the end zone. That's a 2-point conversion to cut the lead to 21-8, and hey, get this. Come on. In the end, the Warriors come back for the 22-21 win and stay unbeaten. All right, moving on from the south side to Midtown, let's send things over to David Kelly as South Point High School was hoping to take down another Phoenix foe.
Hey, Paul, the combined record of South Point and its opponent, Glendale Cactus, was 5-0 coming into tonight's game. It could have been 6-0 had South Point played last week, but their game in El Paso against Duval High School was canceled. So for Coach Dennis Benet, nothing like having an extra week to prepare for a 3-0 team coming out of Phoenix. And there was no shortage of energy at South Point Catholic this evening. First quarter, and Bijan Robin is so fast, he faked out our camera there going in for a touchdown, putting the Lancers up 13-0. Still first quarter, 3rd and 5. And how about this catch by Justin Gomez here on the sideline? That's pretty nice right there. Finally, 3rd and 10 here. And Cactus quarterback Connor Courts is going to be on the run here. Flags are flying. He's out of bounds, pushed out by Seamus Davis. It was another good night for the South Point Catholic Lancers as they win big tonight at home, 54-8.
Wow, but John Robinson edging closer and closer to Kadeem Carey's career rushing record by Southern Arizona running back. Meanwhile, in Santa Cruz County, Nogales High School was defending its home turf and unbeaten record against Sahuarito's Walden Grove. The two teams' combined record coming in was 5-1, and there was a 40-minute delay in this game. Let's check out the video after number 11, Christopher Correa, had to be carted off the field with an ambulance and all. Correa is in our prayers, that's for sure. Hey, after that, Walden Grove with the ball, and quarterback Alex Lopez can't find anyone, so he will tuck the ball in and run it himself. First down for the boys from Sahuarita, but after that, Lopez will try his hand at passing, and Genaro Parra is there for the interception for Nogales High School. The Apaches hanging tough, and later, off the punt, check out the hit by Oscar Felix. Wow. It is a fumble as well. Colby Gaines for the boys from Sahuarita. He will end up getting up after that. Fingers crossed he is A-OK. We are still waiting for a final score on that one. All right, we're far from over with. After the break, more sports. David Kelly and I will take it to Cholla High School as the Chargers hope to hand SAHUARO its first loss. Plus, Sierra Vista's BUENA High School was repping the Cochise County as the Colts took on Desert View. And we'll also have a play of the night that you do not want to miss as the Friday Football Fever rolls on.
It's on. Friday Football Fever. Brought to you by Arizona Health Exercise Equipment.
Hey, thanks a lot, the Cholla High School Band. All right, welcome back to the Friday Football Fever. How's your energy, my high school football fans? I'm Paul CICALA, David Kelly standing by. But first, a quick reminder, you can see all of the scores for all the big games on our ticker right below. We'll have a full rundown on KVOA.com. But for now, let's get right back into it, shall we? And BUENA High School, representing Cochise County, will rush onto the field as the band members from Sierra Vista welcome the team as well. It almost felt like a home game for BUENA High School. And right off the bat, the Colts would gallop their way to an early lead against Desert View. This is a former KVOA Tucson Roadrunners Player of the Week, Keon Taylor, taking the pass from Giovanni Bourbon to the house. BUENA leads 7-0, but back comes Desert View with another former Player of the Week, Serge Bowe, saying, "Hey, wait!" Bowe with a nice pickup. One play later, Serge Bowe will be coming right at you, but he will practically be clotheslined by Alex Bermudez. Coach Joe Thomas from BUENA and the boys from Sierra Vista, they're loving it. They're dealing it up. In the end, BUENA wins big at Desert View, 35-14. All right, moving on from the south side, as you can see in Tucson, back to the west side. That's where Cholla was holding it down against unbeaten SAHUARO. Let's send things over to David Kelly.
Hey, Coach Scott McKee and the Sahuaro Cougars came into the evening knowing, along with CDO, they'd be the only teams from Southern Arizona with perfect 5-0 records. Standing in the Cougars' way, a much improved Cholla squad looking for a stunning upset on their home turf. Opening kickoff here, Estevan Arena almost going to run this ball in here, and as Paul likes to say, he's Speedy Gonzalez there. That goal would result in a turnover. Trevion Watkins pushing it in for the Cougars there to get a touchdown. Next kickoff, though, Estevan Arena again. This time, they're not going to catch him. He is going to score all the way. Chargers back in it, down just a point there. And then on the next kickoff, it's just a kickoff night. More defense here. Jameer Gasaway going to get stripped by Leif Gostad, who jumps in on it right there, but Cholla couldn't turn that into points. And here we go. Devin Roberts going to hand off to Isaiah Davis. He is gone for the touchdown. He's that big running back for the Cougars. And they go up big at this point. They're going to win it tonight by a score of 50-14. And so CDO, Sahuaro, both 5-0, Paul, to start the season.
Five games, half the regular season.
Yeah.
Both teams staying undefeated. Pueblo High School, of course, with that big comeback in the fourth quarter, holding Sunnyside to no points in the second half. Also undefeated as well.
Yeah, and Stevie Rocker coming back for CDO. That's going to be big for the Dorados moving forward.
Looking forward to that in the next couple of weeks. Well, it's that time of the night we don't like to get to. Unfortunately, got to cry here. Dry your eye, though. We'll be back next week. Got to say goodbye, unfortunately. But, hey, time certainly does fly, doesn't it, David?
It does. It certainly does, Paul. It's crazy to believe some of the schools in the Pueblo have half their regular seasons in the books. And a quick reminder, don't forget, full updates on high school football action. We've got all the in-depth coverage. All you got to do is go right on over to KVOA.com/sports.
Certainly so. KVOA.com. Come see it. For David Kelly, I'm Paul CICALA. Have an awesome weekend, my friends.